Is it hard to win when you're arguing over the rules?
You know what?
That's a good question. How wide is the top of the key?
I feel like to me the top of the key is between the slots, the outsides of the paint, and that is top of the key. But you know, everybody has a different explanation, I guess.
Are you accusing him of cheating?
No, he said let's shoot from different spots the second time around. So I said okay, and I went to the other side of the court, and he took 2 steps to the right. So I don't think that's a really different spot. That's the same spot, the same area, right?
You had some success in Houston running the pick and roll with Ben. There's something you guys have done a little bit, but it seems like you did it a little more in that game. How have you thought that partnership has gone?
I think it's been good. You know, I think we're starting to figure out different ways to use his athleticism. And, you know, me coming off, I can usually get the ball over the top or on a pocket pass to the guy rolling like that. And you know, he has a radius around the rim. So when he rolls hard, I can really just throw it up there. He can usually just go catch it.
You run those plays with Joe, too. What's the difference between those two running those plays?
Ben's a fast roller. He's a really fast roller, so I can usually play a little different. And Joe is like kind of slow roller, short roller, pop guy. So I probe a little bit more with Joe.
When you're playing a guy like Harden, it looked like you're right up on him. You're playing tough D, and he's still making the shots. Just how tough is that? You know.
I mean, there's nobody that can guard James one-on-one. So it's got to be a group effort, and I think we gave a good effort. But next time we just got to look at the tape and try to do better. But in my opinion, I think that you know he could quite possibly be the best offensive basketball player. Obviously.
He also plays at his own pace, right? It's not like he just zips by people. He does it at his pace. Is that what makes it tougher too?
Yeah, and he's really shifty, good with change of pace, and I mean that's why he's the best right now. He's one of the best.
Teams have tried all these crazy defense against him. It seems like you guys pretty much played him straight up with you and Ben. Was that was the plan going into the game?
Yeah.
It's just hard.
It's just James, man. You gotta stay confident, trying to make other guys beat you, but you know, we just gotta do a little bit better job next time.
Brett talked a lot about roles and guys figuring out the roles and all that. Does the pick and roll, that's something that you kind of feel like is making you more comfortable in your role? Something you're good at, you're familiar with?
Yeah, I like playing out of pick and rolls. That's kind of my favorite action in a half court or like transition. You know, I ran a lot of them in Miami, so that's where I've found that I can be a lot more effective.
The NBA is such a long season, but you're dealing with a 4-game losing streak. Just how difficult is that? And does the team's confidence at all waver at all?
I mean, it's tough when you know you have as much potential as we have. So we want to be winning every game, but I mean we understand that it's a long year, and I mean wins in the NBA aren't easy. You know, every night is gonna be a tough game. Like there's no easy games in the NBA, and I think that our fans as well as ourselves, our locker room, our coaches, like everybody has to understand that. So it'll come together, but we just got to keep chipping away at it.
How important are practices at this time of year when you're seeing now what people are trying to do against you guys, and you're still trying to figure out spots on the floor for everyone? Is now that you've got a couple of practices in, do you think that's going to help?
I did not understand what you just said.
Oh, having practices, for the first stretch of the season, you really didn't practice much.
Right.
Yeah, now that you've had a couple of practices this week, is that beneficial?
I think it was a good refresher. I think we had a good training camp. We had some good early practices, but I mean, I think we played more games than anybody else at this point in the season. So we've had a lot of game days, off days, like slow practice days, and yeah, this last week we've got a good sweat a couple of times, so I think it's just a good refresher for us.
How much today was a focus on just being organized on the offensive end when you're out there?
A lot. I think Coach did a good job of just stopping play when he felt that things weren't running right, and I think that our players, like we did a good job of just communicating and saying what we saw, stopping, you know, our scripts and everything. So I think it was just a good mental day as well as a good sweat day.
He'll just stop the middle of a play when you guys are going hard, and if maybe Joe sees something or you see
Nah,
something?
like a script means like where it's just 5 of us playing against nobody.
Oh, okay.
So we would like, yeah, we'll stop that. Like, yo, I see this, blah blah blah. But like when we're in the game, like when we're scrimmaging, we'll just talk after.
Do you think some of the issues you guys have had in terms of organization and structure come from just the fact that you spent so much of the year waiting to get everybody on the court? And so now you're kind of going through stuff that maybe you would have a month or two ago, but didn't have the chance to?
I'm not really sure. You know, it's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly.
Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.